Let me ask you something. Have you ever been in a moment where nothing happened? No confession, no text, no direct conversation, but you could feel something in the air. A quiet pull, a tension that didn't need words. A moment where everything felt possible, but nothing had been said yet. That wasn't your imagination. That was psychology. And today you're going to finally understand it. Here's the truth most men never learn. Not because it's complicated, but because nobody ever taught them. Women feel first. They decide first. And long before they ever say a word, their body has already told you everything. The problem, most men are trained to wait for words. Did she say something? Did she text? Did she confess? But while they're waiting for a sentence, they're missing an entire conversation happening right in front of them through movement, through touch, through space, through silence. Today, I'm giving you the knowledge to read that conversation. I'm going to walk you through 7 powerful signs, 7 silent signals that reveal her true feelings without a single word being spoken. Each one is rooted in psychology and human behavior. None of them require guessing. And the last one, sign number 7, is so honest and direct that once you understand it, you'll never second guess this yourself again. This is not about manipulation. This is about awareness. And awareness is where real confidence begins. Stay with me. Let's get into it. Sign number 1, she adjusts her clothing. It seems small. She pulls at her sleeve, smooths her skirt, fixes her collar, adjusts a strap. But here's what's actually happening. When a woman is attracted to someone, her brain immediately becomes hyper aware of how she looks. It happens automatically without her even realizing it. In that split second, her mind registers. How do I appear right now? And her body responds, adjusting, fixing, presenting. This isn't vanity. This is nervous excitement. Pulling at a sleeve, smoothing fabric, touching her neckline. These are all the same message delivered in different ways. I want you to see me. The next time you're with a woman and she starts adjusting her appearance for no obvious reason, she looked perfectly fine before you arrived. Pay attention. That's not a random habit. That's her body reacting to your presence. Keep your energy calm and grounded. Don't point it out. Don't make it awkward. Just stay steady, because that steadiness is exactly what makes your presence feel attractive and safe at the same time. Sign number 2, she touches her neck or collarbone. This is the sign most men completely overlook, and it's one of the most meaningful ones. The neck and collarbone are among the most sensitive and vulnerable areas of the human body. When a woman runs her fingers along her neck, plays with a necklace, or rests her hand near her collarbone while talking to you, that is not accidental. That is a deeply psychological signal that says, I feel safe with you. Here's why this matters. Attraction isn't just desire. True attraction is a combination of desire and safety. When a woman exposes or touches her neck area in your presence, she is subconsciously signaling that her guard is down. She feels comfortable being vulnerable around you. Psychologists and behavioral researchers have noted this pattern for decades. It's a primal signal tied to trust. The neck is a protected area. Exposing it or drawing attention to it communicates openness on a level that goes far deeper than words. When you notice this, don't rush. Don't fill the silence with noise. Just maintain your presence. Hold steady, eye contact, and let the moment breathe. Trust is the foundation of attraction, and she just showed you she trusts you. Sign number 3, she focuses on her lips. Let me be direct about this one. If she's gently biting her lips slowly, absent-mindedly, or applying lip balm while keeping her gaze on you, or repeatedly bringing her fingers near her mouth while you're talking, that is desire expressing itself physically. Lips are a universal symbol of intimacy and connection across every culture and throughout all of human history. When a woman's mind starts moving toward thoughts of closeness, her body follows and her lips become the focal point. Now, here's what most men get wrong. They see this sign and they rush. They say something, they lean in, they try to make something happen immediately, and they kill the moment. The right move is the opposite. Maintain eye contact. Let a natural smile come through. Stay exactly where you are. Let your presence do the work. The man who stays calm in a charged moment is always the most attractive man in the room. Your composure is not passivity, it's power, and she can feel it. Sign number 4, her legs and body are in motion. A woman who feels nothing stays still. Think about it. When you're completely disinterested in a conversation, your body settles, you're closed off, relaxed into stillness, checked out. But attraction creates energy, and that energy has to go somewhere. When a woman is drawn to you, you'll notice movement. She crosses her legs, then uncrosses them. She slowly rubs her thigh or taps. Her knee, her foot bounces gently. Her entire lower body seems restless. This is not distraction. This is her nervous system responding to your presence. Excitement that can't be contained is leaking out through movement, and she may not even be aware it's happening. Now, if she's doing all of this while holding eye contact with you, you are not just interesting to her. You are affecting her on a physical level. Your presence is registering in her entire body, not just her mind. This is why developing a strong, grounded presence matters so much. Not loud, not performative, just solid, calm, real. Because presence creates this kind of reaction every single time. Sign number 5, she plays with her hair. This sign is so common that people have started ignoring it. That's a mistake. Twisting a strand, pushing hair to one side, tucking it behind her ear. These are not random nervous habits. These are direct expressions of attraction that she likely isn't consciously controlling. When excitement builds internally, the body needs somewhere to release that energy. For many women, it goes into their hands, and their hands go to their hair. It's a subconscious fidget driven by internal emotion. But there's another layer here. When she moves her hair to one side or tucks it behind her ear, she's exposing her neck, just like sign number 2. That means you're often getting a double signal at once. Excitement plus vulnerability. She's interested and she feels safe enough to show it. The next time you catch yourself thinking, she always does that with her hair. Stop and reconsider. That habit may be showing up specifically around you, specifically because of how you make her feel. Notice. Stay calm. Let your presence hold the space. Sign the marker 6. She picks up her phone but doesn't use it. This is a modern sign, and it's almost universally misread. She picks up her phone, locks it, unlocks it, flips it over, maybe opens an app for 2 seconds and closes it, but she's not texting anyone. She's not scrolling. She's not actually doing anything. Most men read this as she's bored. She'd rather be somewhere else. She's not interested. This is the exact opposite of the truth. Her phone has become a prop, a way to manage nervous energy that she doesn't know what to do with. Your presence has created something inside her that feels overwhelming, and she needs somewhere safe to put that feeling. Picking up the phone is a socially acceptable way to do that. She's not avoiding you. She's managing her reaction to you. If you've misread this before and pulled back thinking she wasn't interested, know that you may have walked away from a woman who was genuinely feeling something. Awareness corrects mistakes. Now you know, sign number 7, her fingers and hands are moving. This is the most subtle sign on this list and the most honest one. She's twisting her ring, playing with her bracelet, rubbing her fingertips together, running her thumb along the back of her hand. This is not distraction. This is a physiological response to emotional intensity. When attraction becomes strong, genuinely strong, the body builds up tension. It needs to release it somewhere. Hand movements, fidgeting with jewelry, rubbing fingers together. These are the nervous system's way of self-regulating. under the pressure of big feelings. What this really means is she is feeling a great deal and trying to stay composed. This is openness. She's not pulling away. She's managing the fact that she wants to get closer. The right response is quiet and grounded. Take a slow breath. Hold soft, steady eye contact. Speak in a calm, unhurried voice. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to perform. Just be present. That's enough. That's more than enough. Going deeper beyond the 7 signs. Now that you understand the 7 core signs, let's go a layer deeper, because attraction doesn't live in isolated moments. It lives in patterns, in rhythm, in the space between 2 people. Mirroring. When someone is genuinely attracted to you, they begin unconsciously copying your movements. You touch your chin, she touches hers. You shift your posture, she shifts hers a few moments later. This is called mirroring, and it's one of the most powerful unconscious signals in human psychology. It means her guard is completely down. It means she sees you as safe, familiar, and aligned with her. Want to test it? Slowly change your posture during a conversation and watch what she does within the next minute. If she mirrors you, that's not coincidence. That's connection, proximity, and body orientation. Pay attention to where her body is pointed. Not just her face, but her shoulders, her hips, her feet. If she moves her chair slightly closer without any real reason or turns her body toward you even when others are in the conversation, she is building a bridge. She's inviting you into her personal space, and most people keep that space tightly guarded. If she stays close even when others join the conversation, that's not coincidence. That's preference. The 3-part look, eye contact, is often misunderstood. It's not just whether she looks at you, it's how she looks. When a woman is genuinely interested, you'll often notice a specific pattern. She holds your eyes, then briefly glances at your lips, then comes back to your eyes. That downward glance, just for a fraction of a second, is a flash of desire that she cannot fully control. Watch for it. It tells you more than an hour of conversation. And if her pupils appear larger when she's looking at you in normal lighting, that's biology. The body dilates the pupils to take in more visual information about something or someone it finds compelling. She can't fake that. Her voice changes. When a woman is attracted to someone, her voice shifts. It might get slightly softer, drawing you physically closer to hear her. Or it might rise slightly, becoming lighter and more animated. These aren't conscious choices. They're automatic responses to emotional arousal. If she normally speaks at a certain volume but suddenly becomes quieter around you, she may be creating an excuse for closeness. Pay attention to the shift, not just the words. Real laughter. This one matters more than most people realize. Is she laughing at your jokes, even the ones that objectively aren't that funny? Genuine laughter is an involuntary emotional release. It means she's relaxed. She enjoys your energy and she feels good in your presence. A woman who forces polite smiles is being courteous. A woman who genuinely laughs, especially at things she probably shouldn't find that funny, is emotionally invested. There's a difference, and you can feel it. She remembers small things. This one is quiet but profound. If she brings up something you mentioned casually 2 weeks ago, a coffee preference, a comment about work, a story you told in passing, she is telling you something important without saying it directly. She was paying attention. She held on to what you said. She made mental space for you. That kind of attentiveness doesn't happen with people who don't matter. You matter to her. She just hasn't said it yet. The return touch. This is the most important test of all. If you gently brush her arm while making a point or briefly hold her hand during a moment, notice what she does. Does she pull back or does she stay? If she stays, that is everything. That is comfort. That is consent. That is emotional safety. That is attraction, confirmed not through words, but through the most honest language available, the language of the body. And if she returns, the touch reaches toward your arm, moves closer, holds the contact a moment, longer than necessary, then there's no more question. Connection is already there. The real takeaway attraction is not loud. It is not dramatic. It does not announce itself. It whispers through movement, through space, through glances, through silence. The men who wait for a grand declaration miss most of the invitations they receive. The men who learn to read the quiet language of attraction, who observe without overthinking, who respond without rushing, who stay grounded without being rigid. Those men build real connections, deep ones, honest ones. Because here's what no one tells you. When you become the kind of man who notices, you automatically become more present. And presence is the single most attractive quality a man can have. Not looks, not wealth, not status, presence, awareness, calm, certainty. That is what draws people in. So the next time you're with her, slow down. Stop scanning for the perfect words. Start noticing what's already being said. Her body is speaking. It has been speaking this whole time. Now you know how to listen. If this gave you something valuable, hit the like button and subscribe, because this is the kind of content I bring you every week. Real psychology, real awareness, no gimmicks. Drop a comment below. How many of these signs have you missed in the past? I read every single one. See you in the next video.